The opinions you're about to hear are solely the opinions of your Ham Right podcast. Our intent is to inform and entertain, not to offend. So sit back, relax, and we finna get to this business, y'all. Ring-a-la-ding dong, y'all. Ring-a-la-ding dong. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. This your Ham Right podcast with your boy C Ham, aka Kel L, with my brother by my side.
D Ham, aka Ham Hefner. What's good with you, bro?
Everything is everything, man. Glad to be back in the lab with you, man. How's your week?
Oh man, I can't call it. Just maintaining, trying to keep it straight in the road at the same time, getting my killer whale on because the world is my turf. So just continue to level up and grind and shine hard.
My man. Same on this end, dog. Just trying to get to that dollar, man. One day closer to retirement, dog.
Oh man,
one day closer to retirement.
It was all a dream.
Yeah, man. All right, man. So, hey, we got a lot to kick to the people today, man. So we're going to jump right in it. But we're going to start out with some entertainment news. But before we get to the entertainment news, man, I got to talk about that JCPenney ad that you sent me, man.
Oh man, that thing was atrocious, and that thing been the talk of the week.
Man, it's crazy. It's crazy. So if y'all don't know, probably when you was little, you probably went and took pictures at JCPenney Portrait Studio.
Or Sears.
Yeah, Sears, all of them. Mm-hmm. Well, JCPenney, in their advertisement, they actually had two advertisements. They had a happy white family that showed a father, a mother, and two kids,
mm-hmm.
and a happy black family.
Except there was no male figure present.
There you go. Just a happy mother with her two kids.
A single mother.
Perpetuating that stereotype, huh? And they getting towed up about it right now in the
and rightfully so.
In the news. So
rightfully so.
Yeah, y'all will see that out there. We're not gonna get that too much more energy.
I guess black people don't have, it's not black families or black couples or black husband and wives, but families out there and kids. It's atrocious, man. You know what's crazy? If you'd have thought JCPenney or Sears, which one to go out of business first? Which one would you have picked?
I probably would have picked JCPenney to go out.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Because Sears they sold like washers, dryers, frigidators, and all that stuff.
They sold everything.
Yeah.
Sears went out of business a couple years ago. JCPenney already declared bankruptcy a couple times. So after this debacle and this foolishness, they probably won't be around this year. The words of Craig Mack.
Flavor in your ear. So, oh man. Okay, so moving on from that, man. So this week has been nothing but musical beef, dog.
Rightfully so, and it's a good thing,
man. That's right up your alley, dog.
Oh man, of course.
I don't subscribe to it, man, but it's getting kind of funny though, man. Because right now it seems like it's Drake, Team Light Skin versus everybody.
Oh man, boy, they coming in droves. They ganging up on my boy, man.
He fighting them off though, man.
Of course he is. That's that beige rage. Plus, I'm gonna say this in mind. Everybody that's hating, no, because everybody that's hating on that boy Drake, he put them on. They, before everybody knew who they was and household names. He did song. What did my boy say? You want to put Drizzy on the beat?
Yeah. He said that, man. So I got a question for you though, man. How long before Lil Wayne come off the bench, dog?
I mean, why would he come off the bench?
Well,
he already co-signed for Drake and said he wanted the best to do it. Like, who you gonna come off the bench for?
Well, you know how this hip hop beef. If you teamed up with somebody else come in at him, you think anybody gonna come at Wayne?
I mean, do you think Wayne wanted the best to do it?
I do.
Wow.
I do think he is one of the best to ever do it.
Wow. Well, this is a conversation for a whole nother time.
And yes, it is, man. And we'll get into why.
I wonder what you're talking about. Why is he even relevant? Like,
well, like you said, it's one for another time. But I got plenty backup the way I can show you where I think he is one of the best to ever do it. But anyway, moving on from that, because I can see the look on your face, man. How you felt about Rick Ross track, man?
It was decent.
Yeah,
it was decent. The white boy stuff was funny.
He kept poking at
me. Talking about you on a Chevy white boy, you the white boy at the park around the brothers. Like, But like talking about you got more money than Drake. Come on.
Yeah,
the shit about the plane, talking about the plane, the 1978 plane. But then Drake said he got a timeshare plane, so all he did was rap it when he got it for a week or two. So I mean, it was a lot of back and forth. Rick Ross, his diss song, it was decent.
Yeah.
Drake's diss song was decent. You know, Drake came, you know, said something about Ja Morant, Kendrick and his wife, Rick Ross, Metro, ASAP Rocky.
Yeah. And see, that's what I like about Drake, man, because what we talk about, we say the hip hop beef or whatever, I like it when they calling out names. So you ain't hiding who you talking about, anything, nothing subliminal. He came right out about it.
I felt like though on some real shit though, I felt like Drake should have came harder this week than he did.
Yeah.
And for like first part of the week, I was like, damn, boy, Team Light Skin took a hit. Even though, like, at the end of the day, I understand why, you know, Drake feel like some things should be entertained. But, and we going to get into it later.
I was going to say Team Light Skin may have took a hit on that.
Team Light Skin by the end of the week.
Yeah, but before we get to that, man, there's one more I want to talk about, man. That Benzino calling out Eminem, dog.
See, and this kind of go to the Rick Ross thing when I was talking about the hating. Okay, Rick Ross' last couple CDs, the one he had with him and Meek Mill, it flopped.
Yeah.
His last one, it flopped. So he trying to stay relevant. He almost 50 years old, you know what I'm saying? It's the same thing with this Benzino Eminem. Ain't no way in hell Benzino is going to challenge. You got no hits.
Yeah. Yeah.
So what are you going to battle and talk about? You in your prime. You was never in your prime. Your prime done went like Optimus. It's out of here, my boy. It went like Optimus. It's a rolled out. It never transformed. You know what I'm talking about? Man. So, like, he's just trying to stay relevant, keep his name in the thing. Man, Benzino whack, man.
But you hit something earlier, man, that I want to ask you about, man. So, 50 years old, man. You think that's too old to be rapping, dog?
See, here's the thing. Jay-Z about that age.
Jay-Z about damn 60, man.
But whenever he put out something, it's still killing most of what's out now. With that being said, why is hip-hop the only genre that when people reach a certain age, they cast off or written off or they has been?
Yeah.
Here's the thing. Bon Jovi, people ain't never wrote off Bon Jovi.
They still doing tour. They still touring.
Who else? Just like, you know, Diana Ross.
Yeah.
She's still selling out arenas, like just like the Eagles.
Frankie Beverly and Mays.
Like like, why is rap or hip hop the only genre when you reach a certain age, your career is done?
Well, I think it kind of goes off of what you said a couple weeks ago when I said, man, I wouldn't even pay that no attention. It's like, it's hip hop. It's a lot of beef that comes with hip hop. So it's kind of crazy to see a 50, 60-year-old person, you know, beefing on wax or whatever.
I mean,
or it ain't that. Look how old I am on wax.
But KRS-One, like, he still be like, hey, that's whack. Or that's, you know, them real hip hop, like, pioneers or connoisseurs or people that do that as an art and as a profession or just a true love for it, they see it differently.
Yeah. Yeah, I could roll with that.
And at the end of the day, it was built on battle.
Yeah. Yeah, but that Benzino could never win a battle.
No, he's just trying to stay relevant. But then, like, at the same time, it goes to that crab in the bucket mentality. We are our own worst enemy.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, we the one that ostracized or, you know, put Pacific people in a Pacific group or, hey, all right, you over and done with. Like, you a has-been. Based on what? Their age? Because some of them have timeless songs. Yeah. And again, like I say, you look, Bruce Springsteen, Phil Collins, and all their tickets and stuff, $300, $400, $600 for nosebleed.
Easy, dog. Yeah, you're right, man. You're right. When you're right, you're right, man.
But here, I bet you they got Juvenile doing concert and birthday parties for $5,000.
He was like on the 5 Heartbeats, man, there, the cookout singing and stuff.
I'm just saying, man.
Oh, man. All right, so we'll move on from that, man, because now we about to give Team Light Skin a trophy here, man.
Oh, not the trophy.
Man. and y'all know me. Like I said, I'm not real big on the hip hop or whatever, but when you sent me this one and I listened to it, man, I said Chris Brown told Quavo ass up.
Chris Breezy.
He told Quavo ass up. So if y'all have not heard Chris Brown diss track to Quavo,
Weakest Link.
Yeah, it's called Weakest Link. It's called Weakest Link, and there was nothing subliminal about anything he said. He came straight for the jugular, man. What you got to say about that, dog?
Bruh, this is what I got to say. It was in response to the Quavo diss track, Tender.
Oh, yeah, and that was tender on its own, man.
Man, that thing was so weak. That's the Weakest Link. Man, I'm going to say this in mind. That R&B... Boy, that R&B singer got the hottest diss track this week, this month, this year, in the last few years. Man, he destroyed that boy.
He did.
Quavo career over with. Not that, like, I was never a big Migos fan. So,
me either.
Oh yeah, of course. I know how you feel. But again, they didn't blow up till that boy Drake did that Versace remix. But hey, that's another conversation for another time. But man, that boy Chris Brown.
He ate him up, dog.
From start to finish. And he started off with that Golden. Boy, I knew that thing was going to be a one and a hit. When I heard that boy Golden say, you want to hit this with some class, or we get in some gangster shit.
And I don't know if that was AI or not, man.
That was Golden.
No, I'm talking about after that when it was like, Chris, I don't want no beef. I don't want to fight.
See, that's the thing with that AI. You don't know nowadays.
So
boy, you know that recording a month. Remember 50 had Young Buck on there. After Young Buck talked all that shit, then the next day he was, man, I arrest 50 and I'll be tripping. Like, bro, I'm sorry. Like,
man, so I tell y'all what, if y'all haven't heard that diss track, y'all check that.
Do yourself a favor
and check
that might be top 5 greatest diss tracks of all time. I don't. Man, the Sudafed, night, the got your bitch pillow talking. It was beautiful, bro.
It was beautiful, man. So y'all check that out. Matter of fact, when y'all check it out, I want y'all to hit us up and let us know.
Chris Brown, Chris Breezy, boy, thank you for looking out for Team Light Skin. We needed that win. We needed it hard this week, and you represented it the uppity most.
You did, man. You did.
Drake, I know you're gonna come through for us too.
I don't know. Drake might sit back and just ride the Chris Brown.
He might, boy. The way that boy Breezy just dropped it, boy. That's all. Enough said.
Yeah, that was ridiculous, man. All right, let's get into some sporting news, man.
Go ahead, bro.
Caitlin Clark. She's in the news again, man. So congrats to Caitlin Clark for being the number 1 draft pick overall for the WNBA. Now, the thing that's really been hitting is like right now she's making a little over $300,000 over 4 years signed with the NBA, with the WNBA
as the number 1 pick.
Yeah, as the number 1 pick. But she was able to secure an 8-figure endorsement deal with Nike and the signature shoe deal. So congratulations to that, man. But what you think about the pay, the disparity in pay, man? That's
it's crazy. It's just it's become a big issue as of late because more people are watching the sport and getting involved with women's basketball, college and professional.
Yeah.
But it's been a disparity and a big gap. They don't even have private team jet planes. They fly commercial, like coach and stuff. You see how much number 1 pick? She making under $400,000 and she the number 1 pick.
Yeah.
So you got someone making 30, 40, 50,000 professional athletes.
That's definitely doing it for the love of the game.
Man, it's crazy. So, but now that more people are involved and, interested in watching and are aware that it's a big disparity, now it's a big deal and the uproar about, hey, that's not right, that's not fair. But like a lot of people have said, if more people support it, i.e. women, you guys are the biggest population in the country. They ticket sales, merchandise,
buy them jerseys, buy them tickets, buy all the other stuff that comes along.
That helps with the cause. So
but congratulations to her and all the other draft picks in the WNBA, man. I kind of really started watching women's basketball a lot this past year, man. So, all right. So from the WNBA to the NBA.
Oh man,
that damn Jonte Porter, dog.
Boy, how crazy can you be,
man? Matter of fact, I'm finna bust him over the face, dog. Can I bust him over the face?
Give him a taste.
There he is, Jonte Porter. I can't even say the center for the Toronto Raptors. He's the former center for the Toronto Raptors. Has been banned for life for giving confidential betting information to bettors, even betting on his own team to lose, dog.
Ain't that something?
Man. Now, I read a little more about him, man, and he actually had 2 contracts. He was signed to the NBA and the NBA G League.
Mm-hmm.
So he was able to play for both of them, making a little over $2 million.
Yep.
And you go and do something stupid like this, man.
And some bets were as little as a couple $100.
Yeah.
20,000. He did make a few $1 million bets before he became a professional athlete.
Yeah.
So they still allegedly they still trying to get down to the bottom of it, but we're gonna see.
He's done out.
He'll never play again.
Yeah,
they're gonna Pete Rose him.
He's done.
And you didn't put up Pete Rose numbers.
Yeah, and he got family in the NBA too, man. Gosh, get me the line. Well, I get back with that. I think he does have some family in the NBA, man. But all right, so we move on from that foolishness, man.
NBA playoff time.
NBA playoff time, dog.
Who you got?
So, all right. First off, it's a surprise that Golden State ain't in there. But yeah, it's not a surprise to you.
Nobody stays on top forever.
Yeah.
The torch passes.
Yep, and the torch has passed. So I was gonna ask you first who you got coming out of the East and West, man, but I'm gonna give you mine. So coming out of the West, I got either OKC or I'm gonna go with like what you would say, to be the best, you got to beat the best. The Denver Nuggets. All right, so until they get taken down, as you would say in my D-Ham voice, they are still the champs. And coming out of the East, Boston or Milwaukee, man, one of them two. That's who I got coming out of the East and the West.
All right, well, normally for me it's Spurs or nothing. So yeah. Spurs will make the playoffs, but they're gonna see us next year. We'll be back next year. Out the East, team light skin, that boy Tatum.
You're going with Boston, huh?
And I like Jaylen Brown, but I also like that boy Bronson, team light skin on the Knicks. And I like they roster, like they deep. So I'm going with with the Knicks for the upset. But I think Boston to be the one to pull it out. The West, Milwaukee, boy, ever since they switched coaches and got Doc Rivers, it ain't been looking good for them. I want to put Milwaukee. Nah, I'm gonna go with what you call it. I'm gonna go with the Knicks. Boston, but more than likely the West. Who you said? OKC or Denver?
Yeah,
now you right. I do say that Denver, but I think I'm gonna change it up this time.
Just saying, son. Be the champ. You got to beat the champ.
Yeah, but they lost a couple people, and that was like a good core team. So can't go with them Lakers. Can't go with LeBron. Plus that, I think they're gonna get swept again. Yeah. I probably have to go with the Pelicans for the upset.
Word?
Nah, hell no.
I was gonna say Zion. He stay hurt.
Shit, I don't know, bro.
All right, so you go. Oh yeah, you got. I wrote that one down. The Knicks. Dude, I be taking your picks, dog, and betting on them with. So because my picks suck. But all right, so we got those picks in right there. So I tell y'all what, y'all hit us up and let us know what y'all picks are. Matter of fact, I also want y'all to hit us up and let us know about that Chris Brown track. But y'all can hit us up at yahamrightpodcast@gmail.com. That's YAHAMRIGHT podcast@gmail.com. You can also hit us up on Facebook, Instagram. That's both of those at Yaham Right. iHeartRadio, you can message out there as well, and YouTube, you can comment out there, and we are really good about hitting y'all back on them comments. So,
most definitely.
So be sure to hit us up. All right, man. Questions and responses from last week's episode, man. Can I roll into it?
Go ahead, bro.
All right, man. So the could you for last week was, could you date an astrologer or a psychic? All right. Malik says, these questions are crazy. You're absolutely right, Malik. I don't know what's in this man's head when he comes with these questions, but they are thought-provoking. But they make me think, just like what I said. I could not. If they truly had the gift, it would be a constant violation of privacy. Not that I have anything to hide in a relationship, but everything is not for your partner or your significant other to know. Malik. All right.
The gift.
All right. So top five celebrities that shouldn't have been locked up. Look like Simone gave us the all woman version, man. You go ahead and give it to him.
Martha Stewart, Lil' Kim, Lauryn Hill, Remy Ma, Kimora Lee Simmons.
So
damn, Kimora Lee got locked up.
Yeah, I guess so.
Remy Ma shot a bitch in the stomach. Lauryn Hill, tax evasion. Lil' Kim, tax evasion or perjury.
Yeah,
and then Martha Stewart, inside trade.
Yeah, insider trade.
that was guilty.
Damn, Simone.
That's what's up, Simone. Though.
Yeah, we appreciate you listening, Simone. You know, I know you represented for the ladies out there.
Go ahead and read that corner question.
All right, so the corner here. Hell no, y'all. I'm a female. Well, let me preface it. So basically, the corner question last week was a dude getting his stuff bleached by his girlfriend, and Jada says, "Hell no, y'all. I'm a female, and the only way I would do something like that is if I know for sure I'm not going to be with him anymore. He's crazy for even getting back with her after she did it the first time. I get that you like a little bit of feisty, but that's long past that. She has serious mental issues. God help y'all if y'all have a kid together. Then you'll be stuck with that crazy for at least 18 years. Get out while you can. Jada."
That was some good ass advice,
Jada. Sure was, man. I think she just piggybacked off what we said last week.
Yeah.
All right. So, all right, man. So rolling into your could you for this week. What you got for us, man?
Well, the could you this week is, could you become friends with your opposition, aka your ops?
The ops.
Considering a lot of people that's beefing at once upon a time were friends.
Mm-hmm.
Now they're ops. So will they become friends again? Or that's just in general, you know, they say turn the other cheek or let bygones be bygones or be the bigger person. Mm-hmm. So I ask, could you make your opposition or your ops your friend?
It depends. And I say it depends because some stuff you can't come back from. You know, I know a couple people that I got into fights with in elementary school, and then that same year we ended up being the best of friends, you know. And that's after I got my last lick though. You know, I had to get the last lick.
But I ain't talking about little kid shit. I'm talking about grown man shit.
Grown people stuff, man. It all depends because I think there's some stuff you can't come back from.
True.
I can't really give you any examples of what happened if somebody come back from, but if it's something minor, something petty, we just fell out over something, I could see mending the fences, man, and getting back to it. So to answer your question, yes, I guess I could.
The key word was opposition to op. Mm-hmm. That means we got beef and we got problems. Hell nah. Fuck no. No.
But you could beef over anything, man.
If you my opposition or my ops, that means it done went to a whole nother level. Never will I even attempt. This ain't school where you get in a fight and then, because I've been there too. Cats I done got into it with, we end up being cool or whatever. Like you said, I get the last lick or I come out on top, or we got to run it back till I do. Because we sore winners and sore losers.
Indeed.
So at the end of the day, like, boy, look here. But also at the end of the day, boy, I'm at the age where I got enough friends.
Touche.
And if you're a friend of mine, I mean, I can turn my back on you or close my eyes around you.
Right.
I can't do that with no ex-opposition. So, hell no. No way in hell. That squashing shit for pussies.
Damn, dog, you just call me a coochie, man?
Well, you might want to go to... I'm saying I'm not... No. Well, they're out for a reason. They're out for a reason.
Okay. See, I'm thinking this is let me tell you how I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking that it's different levels. All right. So I don't know. You come to my house and you rooting for a different team or something like that, and my Bucks playing or something like that, and I kick you out the house, you upset. We beefing, we mad at each other about that. But you come in my house and try to hit on my old lady or something like that. Wait, there's different levels.
Are we friends? Are we friends and you kick me out your house?
Yeah, dog. I keep people out, dog.
Like, so we friends and like you pull that Martin shit on me? Like on Martin? Like, get out my house?
Yeah.
Nigga, I'm not coming back over there no more anyway.
That's why I watch the game by myself, though.
No, but I'm just saying, after that, like, fuck coming over your house from now on. Like, you ain't ever worry about that no more, so it ain't ever gonna be an issue.
Well.
And because of that, I'm not coming back over there. Because now you are
well, so there are no levels to it with you. It's
why would I come back to be subjected to that treatment again?
Well, that's what I'm talking about.
And
that was
you done put some Martin shit on me, like, get out my house, but you invited me over. Like, okay, I got my own. No, hell no.
So me. No. All right, so y'all got his take on it. You got my take on it. Hit us up. Let us know. I gave you the call signs. I'll give it to you again here in a few after we.
I'm talking about I was talking about like you grown and you getting beef for whatever reason with somebody and y'all done went through it. Next thing you know, would y'all be hanging out, going clubbing together and shit like that? Or fishing together or some shit like that. That's what I was saying.
No, it's different levels to it with me.
Oh,
man.
Okay.
It's different levels with me, man. So
there's no levels with me.
I see.
If it's fuck you, it's fuck you.
All the way through. All right. So here we go, man. Your top 5. What you got for top 5 this week, man?
So because people so much beef and people been getting called out.
Yeah, Chris Brown served them a slab.
Woof.
I know we said that before, but go ahead, man.
Boy, look at here. Remember the verses that came out during COVID where certain people go against each other? Yeah. Okay, and it was a big thing. Mm-hmm. Obviously, as always, we mess it up because lawsuits going on, so they stopped doing it. But it was some verses I would have loved to see that they could have done that they never did, or I would have dreamed or loved to see that wasn't possible because they're dead and gone and went to the upper room. So my top 5 verses is the top 5 verses I like to see.
Okay.
You want me to go first?
Yeah, you roll first, man.
All right. So I got a couple honorable mentions. I want to see. Well, let me say this first.
I was gonna say start with your honorable mentions, man.
No, I'm gonna start with this because we both discussed this. We both wanted LL Cool J versus somebody.
Man, can't nobody touch LL though.
We could not find nobody. Catalog wise, time wise, that we could put up against Cool J.
Lyric wise, nothing.
I mean, I don't know about lyrics, but I'm just saying, as far as their catalog, their longevity. So LL's left off just because we couldn't find nobody to put up against him. Because who could you put him up against?
And if y'all could think of somebody, hit us up and let us know.
Please.
We'll shout it out.
Yeah, please. But at the same time, you know it's 10 to 12 songs.
Yeah. And he has ruined careers with one song.
So just like whoever y'all pick, got at least to have 10 to 12 songs that you could play and somebody know what is being played. So anyways, top 5. Honorable mentions. Jam Pony Express.
JPE.
Slick Rick. What about now?
Man.
Verse the Screwed Up Click.
Oh, JPE all day.
DJ Screwing them, because you know that slow down music. They say that originated from DJ Screwing them, but
JPE all day.
Yeah. So, JT Money versus Too Short.
I'm kind of partial to JT, man.
Yeah, JT all day, but I love to see it though. Oh man, Guy versus Jodeci.
Now that'd be a good one right there, man. That would be a good one. Who you think would take it, man?
Oh, Guy. All the hits, Teddy Riley. All the hits with Aaron
Hall, yeah.
Guy alone,
yeah. So okay, yeah, you're right.
T.I. versus 50.
T.I.
50 got some hits, boy.
50 do have some hits, man.
Oh yeah, but T.I. That's why I want to see it. Tupac versus Nas, Jay-Z, Biggie, whomever. Like,
matter of fact, Tupac versus all of them at the same time.
I know, right? Juvenile versus Trick Daddy.
Oh,
I know, right? Around the same time frame, got the same amount of hits, got underground hits, but got mainstream hits too. Female, I was finna do Trina versus Lil' Kim.
I think Kim would get her.
Or Missy, but I couldn't put Missy against Kim. Do you understand what I'm saying? Because Missy, like, that's another thing. Missy, like, in the league by her own too.
Yeah, can't even one of them touch.
Yeah, touch so. Missy, but number 1, Michael Jackson versus Prince.
Oh, man. Who? So now you got to tell me who you think will take it.
Mike, come on, man.
Yeah, but both that, man, that would be a good one, man. So you think if they was around, they would have signed on for something like that, man?
Yeah, ego. Plus, they beef back in the days.
Well, just like you, good list, man. Good list. Just like you,
Bootsy versus Plies.
Bootsy might get him, dog.
Bootsy will get him, but Plies got some get on his too. That'll be good though.
What we doing?
Yeah.
Oh man, yeah, that would be a good one, dog. Right. So just like you had LL, again, anybody who knows me, most of my stuff, they gonna be like on some smooth dot type stuff, man. And I don't think nobody gonna be able to touch Marvin Gaye. So Marvin Gaye is where LL is with you.
Oh, okay.
So that's where my Marvin Gaye. So my number 5 top verses I would like to see. The side note to that is that I would like to see this, but even if they was able to do it, they wouldn't be able to see it. Stevie Wonder and Ray Charles. that's my number 5. I know, man. I know. My number 4, Whitney Houston and Tammy Terrell. All right. So if y'all haven't heard Tammy Terrell sing without the music playing, y'all need to look that up, because this, oh my gosh. But Whitney, she's the voice of a decade or whatever. But anyway, my next one, my number 3, the Commodores versus the Elements, Earth, Wind, and Fire.
Commodores.
Yeah, you say the Commodores,
Whitney,
man.
Whitney, get your girl. Commodores.
You think
Tammy Terrell? Come on, man. Everything Whitney had hits by herself. Tammy Terrell had hits with other people.
Yeah, but yeah.
Stevie Wonder get Ray Charles. Come, man, I keep telling you, a lot of songs, people think a lot of Richard songs are Commodore songs.
Yeah, Commodores, yeah. But it's still a ballad I would love to see, man.
Oh, yeah, most definitely.
My number 2.
I love the Elements now.
Indeed. My number 2, Sly and the Family Stone.
That's a mean one, boy.
Versus Parliament Funkadelic.
That's a mean one, boy. That's a mean
Parliament
one.
Funkadelic. All them with their instruments and everything on going at it, man. That'll be a good one. And just like you at your number 1, you had Tupac, but the one you didn't mention, I say my number 1 is Tupac versus DMX. And I said something to you earlier, and you do have a point, a great point, actually. Catalog wise, DMX wouldn't be able to, well, can't nobody mess with Tupac catalog wise. I was looking at the energy that they would both give going at each other.
And when you broke it down like that, I understood what you were saying as well. Yeah. Like you was like, both of them had that raw, rugged energy. Right. So you was like, oh, okay. And now, like, I got it. But then if they start just going song for song, DMX, like, he got a mean catalog too.
He'll run out though, man. Tupac got.
Once you put, case in point, Billie Jean versus, okay, what you gonna put up against Billie Jean? Because whatever Prince got, what song, if you had to put one song up against any song.
One of Prince songs?
Yeah, what would it be?
Purple Rain.
Okay.
And it still wouldn't beat Billie Jean. But, you know, that would probably be the one that I would put up to go closer to it.
But that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So it's how many Pac songs that no matter what you put up against, like what you gonna put up against Hit 'Em Up?
Nothing. From DMX. Yeah, nothing. Cause he ain't really got nothing. They ain't really got no beef song, man.
No, but I'm just saying, like it's so many, like.
Yeah.
The same thing with like the problems with the Prince, like the Prince and like Prince can't go against nobody but Michael, but
because of the level,
right. But at the same time, what you got that's gonna beat Billie Jean?
Nothing.
And then you got Jackson 5 hits.
I was just listening to Jackson 5 today in the car, man.
You got Michael hits. I mean, that Thriller alone, every song damn near went something
platinum.
No, I'm just saying, but every like song, like smooth, like man.
Yeah, man. Mike's untouchable, man. Mike's untouchable. Mike should actually be there with LL.
Hit that corner question, bro. You ready to hit this corner?
Yeah, man. Let's get to the corner here, man. We're gonna dim these lights real quick, take a ride, and go hang out on the corner for a minute. All right. So bear with me because this one here is it's a little bit lengthy, but I'm gonna go through it kind of fast. And this one comes from. Didn't leave a name, but he said he's hurting in Cali. So, all right.
Damn.
Yeah. C&D Ham. Side note, I've been cut by my ex before too, D Ham. So, I guess he's talking about you being cut on the, on the whatever. All right. So he goes, I need a big favor from you too. I'm a long time listener, but a first time write-in. Appreciate that. And I don't know the process to get my letter read, but from what I've heard so far, you guys give some honest and great advice. I really need some advice ASAP. All right, here we go. Me and my wife for 12 years got into an argument about our 2 kids, but soon it went from the kids to finances to how often I hang out with the fellas. So it blew up into a big argument. Things were said on both sides. Nothing physical happened, but it was a big ass fight. After 2 days of us not saying a word to each other and me sleeping in the guest room, I woke up to divorce papers sitting on the table the other morning. She says she's done. She refuses to live this lie and this life. And we've both been unhappy for years. She's doing what's best for for her and our kids. Yesterday, I even came home to a realtor sitting on my couch to talk to us about selling the house. I don't want to lose my wife and my kids or this house. I still love her and want to stay married and raise our kids together. She keeps saying she's done, and I need to understand that. Help me keep my family.
Damn,
man. Help me keep my family. Great advice is greatly appreciated on this one. Thanks for your time, fellas. Hurting in Cali. Well, I see why you're hurting in Cali. Why don't you lean in, though?
You want me to go first?
Yeah, you go ahead and lean in, man.
Oh, wow. I wasn't ready to go first. All right. Hurting in Cali. Appreciate you listening, truly. You say you're a long time listener, and so we are gonna give you an honest answer. That getting cut ain't nothing nice, is it?
I can't empathize with that, man.
Hey. But on some real shit and some serious shit, bro, I don't think it's nothing we gonna say that's gonna help you keep your family together. Obviously, for you to wake up and she had them papers, and they were produced a couple days after the so-called big argument. She thought about it. My thing is, how many of these big time arguments do you guys have? Is it frequent or whatever? You said she made the comment about she's tired of living this lie in this life. What's the lie? Like, are you like you said, you guys both been unhappy. You didn't deny it. It just like we said, what was that last week before last, where we say like we on the back end of the wrong side of the hourglass. We in the third quarter of our life. Hopefully we get 4 quarters and see overtime. Possibly.
Yep.
Hey, enough's enough. And then if you guys are arguing in front of them kids, that's not cool. And some people don't want to raise their kids in that type of environment. But if she spent that money, because them divorce packages ain't cheap. She done spent that money to get that divorce packet and had that thing on the table for you. Hey, at least she waited till she could have said something that night, but she at least let you sleep on it. Like, mess up your night's sleep. But if she done spent that money on the packet, she done been honest with you and communicated with you like numerous of times, and you came home and it was a realtor on the couch wanting your permission or your signature to go ahead forth and put a sign in your front yard for sale, it's pretty much a done deal.
It's like Christmas. It's a wrap.
It's a wrap. So life goes on. Look in the mirror, reflect about what you did or didn't do to make her feel that way. And in the words of BB King, the thrill is gone. The thrill is gone away.
This man hurting, dog.
No, I mean, I ain't trying to be funny, but like on some real shit, the older you get, sometimes you drift apart.
Yeah.
And she's like, she tired of living like this. So obviously she been expressing her feelings and how she feel about the situation, and nothing's changed or it got worse or whatever the situation may be. But like, she's done, and like she's done.
Yeah.
So all he doing is wasting time. And like she said, you need to understand that. And kids don't keep people together. And hey, I understand he loved the house and he loved his family and all this stuff here, but hey, the thrill is gone. That ship done sailed, and they just need to figure out what's the split gonna be.
Yeah. I don't, I don't know how many times we could quote this guy anymore, but I still jam his stuff. I don't care. When a woman's fed up,
that kills.
Yep. And it seems when she says she's done, and like you said, she tired of living this life and this lie. The lie is the love. She's not in love with you anymore, man. And I thought you was gonna go on something when you was talking about the divorce papers being there after 2 days. That was something that was already planned. You didn't just get, a full-fledged divorce papers drawn up in 2 days. This was something that was in the works.
No, you can go get that packet like that. You go spend that money, go down there and be like, hey, I want a divorce packet. And they ask you, do you want it delivered? Do you want to give it to the person yourself? It's a choice, but you could be like, hey, how much? $350? You go to $350, and then they give you the packet.
Damn. Okay. Well, I stand corrected on that. But she's still done. She's still done. She's done. And I don't know how old you are or anything like that, man. But you know, you both of you. It seems like both of you are unhappy. You're just content with where you at right now with everything that's going on, man. She wants to move on. Give her the opportunity to move on. You go ahead and move on, and hopefully the mistakes that you made in this relationship and the mistakes she made in this same relationship, y'all don't take to your next ones. You know, make your next ones better. The bottom line is the kids are the biggest issue. Continue to be there for your kids and take care of your kids, man. So yeah, you gave him all the advice that he needed on that, man. I can't even chime in too much forward with that, man. So Hurting and Cali, I hope we gave you some good information. I know it's probably not what you wanted to hear because you said help, keep your family together, man. But I don't think there's anything that we can do to
just pray on it, bro. Yeah. Be strong and be there for your kids, and
absolutely
get ready for the next transition, the next chapter of your life. Absolutely. The story ain't over; it's just a new chapter.
Yeah, it is. And thanks for listening, man. Thanks for listening. Whew, that was a tough one, dog. Okay, man. So, motivational quote for the week. Maybe this will give you a little bit of motivation there, Hurting and Cali.
That shit ain't gonna help him. It's gonna help other people, but ain't nothing gonna help him. But time and life.
Oh man! All right. So this quote comes from the late great Coach Eddie Robinson, and he says, "The will to win, the desire to succeed, the urge to reach your full potential. These are the keys that will unlock the door to your personal excellence." And I don't think there's nothing else to be said on that, dog. All right, man. What you got for the people?
As always, we appreciate y'all taking time out your busy week in your lives to listen to us and watch us. You can check us out on YouTube. Check us out on Spotify. Check us out on iHeartRadio. Check us out on Apple Music, Apple's Podcast. Pretty much anywhere where podcasts can be listened to or downloaded. Stay grinding, stay shining, stay blessed. We're going to get up.
Yep. And in the words of my man, Stevie Wonder, hate knows love's the cure. So y'all stop hating and get the loving out there. We out.
Team Light Skin represented this week.
My man.
Love you,
I love you too, man. Hey. They give us some tough ones here, man.
Truly, right?
Yeah, man. All right.